Hi everyone. This is, I think, the last video for the Panopticon. That might change obviously, but as things stand just now, it's the last video. And having looked at the characters in a lot of depth in our last class, in our next one we're going to be talking about your ideas around the conflicts, themes and social commentaries that we can see in the Panopticon. So very, very quickly here, I'm giving you a rough outline for the sorts of things you might want to consider. But on this side of things, it is very, very much about your own interpretations and the aspects of the text that you're the most drawn to. So, things that you might want to think about, okay? Conflict is obviously vital in drama, and there are endless different, formulations of what that conflict can be. But the main areas that you might want to think about here, conflicts between characters, which are the obvious conflicts usually, conflicts between characters and aspects of their society or aspects of the sort of world and environment in which they live, conflicts between dreams, sort of goals, hope and expectations of reality, that kind of stuff. It's in its broadest terms, we're talking about conflict, and it is absolutely central to this play and really and all plays. But there are a number of different conflicts that sort of run through this play, any of which could be a very useful focus, for example, for a critical essay. But it's important you try and understand the range of different conflicts and often the ways in which they interact with one another, which is very common in this play actually. In terms of themes, themes are big and broad and open in general anyway at the best of times. But the sorts of things maybe you see here, there's certainly the thing about the sort of the pursuit of freedom or these ideas of escape, sort of resilience and redemption, maybe comes along with rebirth as well. And, the links between friendship and survival, for example, which is something that we see quite clearly at points in this play as well. But again, those are just three almost off the top of my head ideas, and if you've got completely different ones, that's ideal. That's what we're looking for. And the same for the commentary. In terms of what the play maybe says with regards to social commentary, either at specific parts or in a more general sense throughout it, obviously relating to the care system, but there's other stuff as well. There are broader points being made, broader issues being highlighted, for example, to do with society's general treatment of vulnerable people, for example. So just some rough ideas just to get you kind of directed towards the areas that we're looking for. Remember what we're looking for you to be able to do is, for example, if you were to pick a conflict between a character and some aspect of their society, be able to tell us roughly what the conflict is, be able to point to some evidence from the text, and be able to explain how that evidence helps you to understand that conflict or the theme or the aspect of social commentary, whatever it happens to be. Okay, so obviously, as I say, this is us towards the end of analysing the play. What we're looking for you to do now is take the things that you know, take your understanding of the plot, take your understanding of the characters and the emotions and all the other things that we've talked about, and now be able to use all that material to look at some of the big ideas contained within the text. So hopefully this video has been helpful for that. Any issues, as per usual, just get in touch with me as soon as you can. Thanks.